Hello there, my friend. Thanks so much for joining me for day number 3 of our upper body challenge. So this flow, we're gonna, of course, want to have 2 blocks close by just in case they give you some comfort. They definitely give me some comfort, so when I'm doing upper body work, I like to have them nearby. We're also going to start in a seated position. So if you don't like to sit in the comfy seat, go ahead and grab your block and pop your sits bones up on one of these bad boys. And we're all going to meet in the middle of our mat in a comfortable seated position. Once you get here, we're just going to start by rolling the shoulder blades down the back. And let's go ahead and take some circles. Circle is going backwards. And then we'll reverse that circle and take them forwards. Just getting a warm up here. Then we're going to just do some eagle arms to get a stretch on. So we'll start with the left hand and then we'll wrap the right around the left. Maybe reaching for your palms to touch. If not, that's okay. Or your fingers to touch your palm. It's okay if they don't. And then we're just going to inhale to lift. And exhale, we'll round through the spine, bringing them down. So getting a little cat-cow action here. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, we round. One more inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Beautiful. As we unravel, we'll open up into our cactus arms here. Take the gaze up, arc through the spine, smile, and then we'll come back around. And left hand, and then we'll wrap right hand, and then we'll wrap the left. Opposite sides, not the same side. Inhale, we'll lift. Exhale, fold. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Beautiful. Unravel. Open up cactus arms here. Big, open, expansive. Big smile. And then give yourself a big hug. Left arm on the bottom. Nice. Open up wide as you can. And the opposite side, grabbing for those shoulder blades. Big hug. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and roll the wrist out here. Roll them one way. And then reverse that roll and go the other way. And shake them out. Maybe go up and down with the shake out. Also letting go of all the things that no longer serve us. Because that's what we're really here to do. Let it all go. Shake it out. I'm feeling wild today. I always wear my wild clothes when I'm feeling wild. So let's go ahead and come on over. We're going to come into an all fours position and continue with some wrist movement before we begin to put all of our weight there. So once you get here, let's just go ahead and take the rock forwards and backwards, nice and slow. We're not here to rush. Forwards, backwards, really gripping through the fingers here. Forwards, backwards, forwards, and backwards. Go ahead and point the fingers outer edges, left to right, rock. Continuing to focus on the breath. Nice. Go ahead and point the fingers towards the feet or the knees. And then we can rock forwards and backwards if it feels good, or you can just find stillness. If this is too intense, you can just back off of it a little bit by coming up onto the tips of the fingers and sitting back a little more. It might feel a little better. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and take the hands face side down, so palms are facing up and they're pointing towards each other, and just trying to straighten through the arms. If it's not possible, don't do it. As always, there's never any shooting, stabbing, or sharp pains. A level of discomfort is fine, but we should know the difference. Beautiful. Go ahead and tuck those toes, sit back on those heels, and let's roll those wrists. Again, reverse that roll. Our wrists are important. We're doing a lot of heavy wrist stuff, so we're definitely wanting to warm them up, and let's go and shake them out. Yes. And let's go ahead and bring the hands forward. Tucking the toes, coming in through a plank position, taking the gaze forward here. Breathing, we're just going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down to our bellies. We're going to bring the hands behind the back, interlace them, and then try to straighten the arms. Chest will lift. Beautiful stretch through the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. One more round of breath here. Trying to bring those palms to touch. Maybe lifting the arms up a little. Slow as ever. Release. Hands under shoulders. Tucking the toes. Sending the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and give your feet a nice pedal here. Stretching through those hamstrings. You can bend through the knees here and get a beautiful shoulder stretch, trying to get the belly to touch the thighs. Just a general direction will give the shoulders a nice stretch. Coming back to the breath. Beautiful. We're going to walk up to the top of the mat. Inhale, we'll come up half lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, we'll fold. We'll peel all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulder blades down the back body. Head and neck come last. Take the arms up and overhead. Grab that right wrist and pull towards the left. Inhale, back up. Grab left wrist, pull towards right. And back up. Let's go ahead and cactus these arms. Bend through the knees. Take the gaze up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Lengthen through that spine. Exhale, we plant the hands. Step the feet back. Plank. Take the gaze forward. Push forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up, upward facing dog. Whoo. Beautiful push back, down dog. Let's just take a few rounds of breath here. Beautiful right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Bring that knee to nose. Three-leg dog. We're going to take the right knee, right elbow. Three-leg dog. Right knee, left elbow. Three-leg dog. Right knee, right armpit, much higher here. Back to that compression, three-leg dog. Right knee, left armpit. Three-leg dog. Okay, let's come into high plank, three-leg. Push forward chaturanga, still on one leg. Push up, upward dog, release that leg to the mat. Meet down dog. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Let's take a few rounds of breath here. On an inhale, the left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to nose, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to elbow, three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow, three-legged dog. Knee to left armpit, three-legged dog. Knee to right armpit, three-legged dog. And let's do that one-legged plank, rolling forward. Take the gaze forward, push forward, lower down chaturanga, one leg still, and then release the leg, up dog. Everybody meets, down dog. Or you can take child's pose if that's what you're feeling right now. We're going to take 3 rounds of breath here. Beautiful. All coming back into our downward facing dog here. On an inhale, that right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Here we go again. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to right elbow. Three-legged dog. Knee to left elbow. Three-legged dog. Knee to right armpit. Three-legged dog. Knee to left armpit. Three-legged dog. Adding on here. Knee to right wrist. Three-legged dog. Knee to left wrist. Three-legged dog. You got this. Roll forward, one-legged plank. Look forward. Push forward, lower down. One-legged chaturanga. Push up, release the leg, up dog. Whoo! Down dog. Take a few rounds of breath here. Let's go for it. Left leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Roll forward, knee to nose, three-legged dog. Knee to left elbow, three-legged dog. Knee to right elbow, three-legged dog. Knee to left armpit, three-legged dog. Knee to right armpit. You got this, three-legged dog. Knee to left wrist, three-legged dog. Knee to right wrist, three-legged dog. Roll forward, one-legged plank. Push forward, lower down, one-legged chaturanga. Push up and release that foot. We're all going to push back and meet in a child's pose. Palms facing up. Forehead kisses the mat. Awesome job. Oh, I'll take one more round of breath here. And you can peel up. We're coming back into our plank pose. If you need to lower the knees down at any point, please do be my guest. We're almost through what I have planned. Coming into plank. We're going to do like chaturanga push-ups. So instead of just push-ups, we're going to push forward and lower down and push up. And then we come back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1 more. Push back, down dog. Very nice. Just going to do bunny hops here. You might want to walk your hands just a little more forward. All bunny hops are is you trying to get your back of your heels to meet your booty. It's just a general direction, right? You see my heels aren't kicking my booty. If you don't like bunny hops, you could do the alternate leg switches. We've done those here on the channel. Just whatever you want to do. I find this easiest to come onto the tiptoes, bend through my knees, and then just little hops. Trying to get the booty kicked. Figuratively and literally. So just try maybe 10 of these. We're all going to meet in a child's pose. Or in a seat, if you would rather. And while you're here, maybe rolling the wrists out. Showing yourself some love that it's calling for. And when you're ready, we're going to come in for playtime. Always playtime. So we're going to play with crow. If you're into crow, I'm going to add some things for us. If you're not into crow, I'm going to start with the basics. Blocks are for your head so that it doesn't hit the ground, okay? It doesn't have to be the blocks. It could be a pillow or a bolster, whatever your choosing is. Could also be a couch, having your head rest against the couch. Just whatever makes you feel comfortable, right? Crow is basically a teeter-totter, so you can just start with one leg. If it doesn't feel comfortable, don't lift the other leg. So we'll start in like a standing forward fold, basically, with the hands on the mat, deep bend in the knees. Bringing the knees to the back of the elbows here, like this. And then slowly shifting the weight forward. You see my head comes to the blocks. And then you could play with lifting 1 foot at a time, maybe, seeing what it feels like. If it feels good, you can lift both. Now, I get that the comfort is the block, but if you feel comfortable, we're going to move the blocks. We're going to take our gaze forward, not to the mat, okay? And a lot of arm balances or hand balances, the gaze is where you're going. We don't want to come to this mat. We want to stay lifted. So we're going to look forward, okay? Now, also, another thing, if you don't like the knees on the back of the elbow, you can bring them anywhere on your arm that's accessible for you, okay? And if you do fall, I'll do it. We put the head down and look, we're in a handstand, headstand. Okay, so you can always play in a headstand if you're a fan. Okay, if you're in crow and you're like, okay, I've been holding this forever, Steph, what's next? Let's try to do toe taps to the wrist. Okay, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finding that play, being happy with your progress here. None of this comes overnight. Nothing in yoga is fast. Delayed gratification. It's what our society is missing. They want it now, faster, more. That's not going to happen here, ever, on a yoga mat. And acceptance of that should make this more playful. Okay? All right, so let's sit back, give the wrists a little break before we do our wall hold. Just take a few rounds of breath. You can continue to play. Just trying to give you a second here so we're not just going to bounce up against the wall. My wrists feel it too, I promise, so you're not the only one. All right, we'll take one more round of breath wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Okay, let's do our wall hold. Headstand, handstand, pincha, whatever feels good for you. Let's go and come there. I'm going to count to 60 in my own head again. $30, so halfway. Wherever you are, we're pushing hard here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. And let's go ahead and come in for puppy pose first. If you want to take the blocks under your hands to deepen it, go ahead and bring them. Put your hands on it. Walk the knees back. And allow the chest to come towards the earth. Forehead or chin. Choice is yours on the mat. Tapping back into that breath. One more round of breath here. And slowly, we're going to sit in the kneeling position. And let's interlace the hands behind the back. And allow the chest to come forward, little child's pose. And then we're going to stretch those arms up as high as they will go. And slowly you can release the hands back to the mat. I'm just going to take a few rounds of breath here. And when you're ready, we're going to peel up. ahead and take those arms up and overhead and exhale them through heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Way to go. Way to go. I know that wasn't easy, so if you stuck it out this far, you are a true champion. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how you got on, what you thought about this. How are your wrists feeling? How is your upper body feeling? Let me know. I want to know. I'm curious. And as always, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.